Greetings everyone, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another part of Dragon Age Awakening Ultimate Edition. I'm here with Alicia, my human noble rogue. Quick programming note. Due to the fact that I made several mistakes and while doing the Awakening quest with my mage Abigail. Mistakes that I can learn from and do better with. I'm going to make this my main series. I know I said in the other part that I'm not going to, but I am. So I am going to show you every moment of everything, which is why I'm reloading. So all I did was I sold a bunch of stuff. The conversation ended, I went into the keep. I sold a bunch of stuff. I put a bunch of stuff in storage. I played around with some runes, which I'll show you. And then I'm going to talk to the people. So you guys, at the time of this recording, I have not uploaded the other Awakening series for the mage Abigail. I'm just going to delete them. You're never going to see them. Because I made so many mistakes due to the fact I hadn't played the Awakening. I wasn't as familiar with Awakening as I was with the Origin storyline. I only played it a handful of times. So yeah. So because I'm going to be showing you everything with the series, I'm going to avoid spoilers from now on. I did drop a few spoilers in the first video. I'm sorry about that. At the time I made it, I was not expecting to be making this into my main series. I was expecting for this to go up after the other series. After I had already covered the same ground with Abigail, my mage. So consider the other one Awakenings Part 1. And man, this load time is taking a while. I don't know why it's taking so long. Yep, we rescued it and reclaimed the fortress for the Grey Wardens. That was the last episode. Alright, so I just want to show you what I did. So I want to show you what I put in storage. Pretty sure I put everything in storage.
It shall be done.
I put all the other weapons in storage and armor and stuff, so I can retrieve it later when I have companions that need it. You can pick up a couple companions in this game, in Awakening, which we are going to pick up all of them. Also, you can go around the, when you first enter the keep, there's armor and stuff in the chest, there's books, there's a couple codexes and stuff. Let's see if can I show you the codexes? Oh yeah, also you can check conversation history. Okay, so she, Ambassador Sira, is your enchanter. You go to her. She also sells a few things, but you go to her to sell to get your weapons enchanted and armor, which I've been wondering about. So as you can see, off camera, not knowing that this was going to be my main series until a few minutes ago, I put Constitution armor and a chance to avoid missile attacks on the armor of the Legion. Bright Blood has the stuff I had in Origins fell off, essentially. Some of it did, and then some of it stayed, and I removed it. 4 damage versus Darkspawn, 4 damage versus the Undead, and 5 fire damage. I have a Warden's Companion, which is restricted to me. it gives +2 dexterity, plus attack, plus armor penetration, plus damage versus darkspawn. And then it's an electricity weapon. Andrews has his OK staff. I gave him the Vestments of the Seer and the Sash of Forbidden Secrets. Oh, I also bought a Scout's Medal for her. Gives +2 dexterity, +10 constitution, +2 armor, +50 stamina. Anders has his usual stuff. He has his Darkspawn Ravager that he starts with. I gave him spell resistance, which stacks, and then cold damage. Alright. Let's go talk to these people. Let's start with him.
To business then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Christoph is still in the field.
They sent a dozen wardens to fight an army?
Oh, it only took 3 wardens to end a civil war and kill an archdemon. A dozen is extravagant. The warden commander of Orlais wanted to send more, but there are political considerations. No, the Empress of Orlais was not pleased when her wardens were turned away during the Blight.
Why were they turned back?
Terran Loghain still had bitter memories of the Orlesian occupation. And whatever message Loghain sent back with the wardens, it got the Empress's knickers in a twist.
Where is this Christoph?
The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Christoph was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Amaranthine. Amaranthine isn't small. How will I find him?
Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
As it so happens, I actually know where he is, but we'll go there. Did he reveal anything of what he found?
He did, but not to me. The wardens keep their own counsel.
Why aren't the Darkspawn returning to the Deep Roads?
Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the wardens said the archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose...
Is there anything else, or can we talk about other matters?
That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander?
What does this Seneschal do?
As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you.
Can you tell me about Virgil?
We call her the Vigil.
The Vigil's
She's
keep.
been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones. Much death here.
Okay, very well. Also, in this corner over here, this guy, he's a merchant that you can buy things from. I bought a backpack from him.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Wolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whiteheart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Wolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul.
I'm pleased to have your service.
Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
How do I deal with that?
In the city of Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking.
Have you ever been, the
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed. But their like will never be seen again.
The First Warden only sent a treasurer. I need more
The
wardens.
Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as Seneschal because he commands great respect here.
Why does the First Warden care?
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak.
See?
At great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no.
That'll be all. See?
Very well, Commander.
That came from the first, I did that quest in the first game, and Origins in it, and I imported the history, which you can do, and it carried over here. You'll see little things like that.
Commander?
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention. My predecessor, Captain Rullans, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep.
Where did the Darkspawn come from?
I talked with the dwarf Voldric earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldric suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep.
How many soldiers survived the attack on the village?
Barely any, truth be told. And none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this.
The Darkspawn leader talked, I heard him.
That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot.
Can we change the subject?
Certainly.
Anything important?
Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, Wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told.
Since when is a hunting tale a lead?
I can explain. These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The Wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert.
Alright. These hunters may have found the Darkspawn breeding ground.
One breeding ground, at least. Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
Alright. So we've got a bunch of new quests, a bunch of new things. Alright, so what are we going to start with? Shadows of the Black March. I think we're going to make this one active because this is where we go and get one of our companions. But there is one for going down underneath, right? Let's check. Alright. That was a long conversation. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
Alright. We only have 3 companions, that makes it easy. Whenever possible, try to flank your enemies, especially with rogues. History won't remember how dramatic your failed frontal assault looked. Thank you. So like I said, this is going to be the...
Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back, they caught a thief in the vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit.
Where's this thief now?
He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did.
Show them to me.
Just give me a moment.
I got a ransom. My daughter and sole heir has been kidnapped. I pray you will intercede on my behalf. If you produce the ransom, I swear by my faith in Joshua, I will repay you in time. Alright. Far afield, most honored commander, services wise when I pass. Look at the family in hired hands, but the Darkspawn are getting worse. We have a Templar checks on us. King James is limited to what he can handle. If you help my family, will tell the Lord it'll back your friend. Our family may not have much time. Alright. We're going to do these pretty quickly. But what's before we need to talk to them as well.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with
Wardens have been
repairs,
some
we
of our
should
best
talk.
customers, and they need us.
I miss my shop. This place is so drab. It offends
Hey,
my
it's
sensibilities.
Untrust,
Sharon
they
and Master
preserve
Wade.
me. Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
Master Wade, I remember you, the Drakescale armor, right?
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
What brings you here?
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
My men will need armor.
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, dear dignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons? Stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
Alright, let me see your shop.
Ah, of course.
Let me buy your backpack. Use manual or focus lets you redo your things. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy three, one for each of them. And then there's a bunch of other stuff, but we're these things are cool. I mean, it's just 6 armor. I like these. But unfortunately we need the money. We'll come back to that.
Forcing me to come to this dreadful Turnip Keep. Oh, the indignity.
Alright. Let's save the game and then redo all of our stuff. Resume game. Let's use a manual focus. Use. Alright. Let's use a manual focus. And let's use a manual focus. Didn't I tell you to use a manual focus? Okay, apparently you can only use them once. Alright. So here's what we want to do. We want to check requirements for things. Requires 50 decks. 50 decks is the minimum. We're gonna sneak an achievement, 52 decks, and master combat training, okay? We're gonna sneak an achievement by doing that. So here's what we're gonna do. Because we don't have a, I haven't had a person do master archery yet, a main character. So we're gonna go with this. Alright. Let's put everything in the dexterity. 99 dexterity. We're about to redo this, don't worry. Play. There should be an achievement for this, I think. If not, let me check my profile. Do I have an archery one already? Kill. As a main character, learn all the archery talents. Oh, I've already got it. Ooh, oops. I guess we're reloading. No worries. This is why we save. We're gonna redo everybody one at a time. So 50 is the minimum dexterity, but we're also gonna work on strength and willpower. We'll have to see for our weapons. Sorry about that. I thought I hadn't done the archery, but I guess I did in one run. To me, archery is better. The archery options are better and much better in Dragon Age 2. And also in, I think, in Inquisition. Choosing to be an archer, I mean. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna redo everything. And we're not gonna stay a ranger. We're probably gonna do duelist. The Legion one. And assassin. We might also look at shadow, but probably not. Come on, game. These load times are getting ridiculous. I don't know why. It's not my computer. My computer runs the game fine. My computer runs higher in games fine. I can't remember if the load times for this game were that long originally, or if they just seem this long. Anyway, we're gonna respec Alicia to she's gonna stay dual wielding. What is gonna change a few of her talents, unlock more of the rogue stuff, I think. And then Ogren's gonna stay two-handed warrior with some warrior backgrounds and a few of his other talents. He's gonna get I'm thinking that he's gonna get Reaver still. He's gonna get Guardian, and he's gonna get the Blessings of the Fade, I think. I might give him Champion. in that case. Alright. So before we talk to him, let's go to the inventory. Let's use the manual focus. Again, let's look at our skills before we... These require cunning. So 52 dex for flicker. Alright. We're not level 26. What level are we? 22. We got 4 levels to go for that. Alright. You can see dexterity is 3. Constitution is 20 already. Alright. Four, 5. Want to put 25. Strength needs to be 40 something. Let's make it 44. We'll put a couple points in a willpower. 47. Alright, let's cut 2 here. Let's cut 1 here. 1 here. 51. Actually, 50 is fine for now. And we'll put the extra in the Constitution. We're gonna go... Let's take a look at Shadow. Let's take a look. Concealment. Decoy. Let's not do Shadow. Let's do Legionnaire, Scout, Assassin, and Duelist. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're cool with that. Alright, 28. So I want to see, what everything is right now. We want to put our gear on, and then we'll go back and do everything. So right now, strength is 42, no gear. Cunning is 24. Constitution is 25. Alright. Let's put on the gear. Put on the helm. Harvest Festival Ring. Alright. Plus 2 dex, plus 2. Alright. Armor of the Legion, Boots of the Legion, Gloves of the Legion. Plus 4 attack. Alright. So 42 and 32 and 46. 46 and 32, let's level up. Let's see what these large bonuses are. Let's check the records. It was 42 and 36. Wow. Okay, Constitution of 42. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, we're definitely keeping that. They're not kidding. So here's what we want. We want we're gonna pick this stuff up. Keen defense, dueling. Alright, so this stuff's important. Alright. We're worried less about this stuff. Although we might as well finish it. Let's pick up Heart Seeker. No, not that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think this is fine for now. We have no interest in this. Or really the stealth. But we are interested in this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it this way. So we have a 1 in 5 chance of its evading physical attacks already. We do massive, we auto crit. Automatic backstabs against stunned or paralyzed targets. We can stun. We flank easily. We can below the belt. We can deadly strike. Lethality. We gain a bonus to critical chance for all attacks. Additionally, if our cunning score is greater than strength, it's not an evasion. Of course, we can open locks. We have Heart Seeker. This will kill enemies. A target of elite rank or low is killed instantly if its health is already low enough. And of course, we have all of our trademark attacks, and then this thing is amazing. Alright. Let's give my weapons. Bright Blood, Warden's Companion, Sorrow, and Fire Arrow. Alright. Save. Now let's do the same for let's use a manual. Alright. We're gonna pick up Guardian, Spirit Warrior, and probably Berserker. Champion or Templar. I actually think, I'll be honest, I might pick up Champion. Even though Berserker kind of fits him perfectly. Let's check everything. What do we need for some of these strength skills? 54 strength. Alright. So here's the thing. We want to do like 615 willpower, bump up constitution. $54, 35, 36. We're going to do this. Let's cut. Let's do 35 Constitution. We're going to do Guardian, Spirit Warrior, and oh, we get it at level 22. We'll pick up Champion as our third one, probably. Combat Tactics, of course. And then we're also going to pick up Rune Crafting. We'll pick up Survival. And I really don't want to spend one. Alright, we're going to put it into... We're going to put it in stealing because it's funny. We're going to put it in combat tactics, but we'll come back later and do this. Alright. We want to do all of these. A sweeping strike, a massive swing plows through a cone of enemies, inflicting a critical hit against the primary target and no damage against others in the cone. Affected enemies are also knocked to the ground unless they pass a physical resistance check. Two-handed impact. While in this mode, each blow from the character's heavy two-hander generates a small shockwave that damages other enemies near the target. This mode drains stamina constantly, but it's also great when you're surrounded by people. Onslaught. The character advances several times, sweeping the weapon in a huge area that hits multiple enemies. Breathing Storm. While this mode is active, the character turns continuously to attack surrounding enemies, slashing wild arcs, but spending stamina with each hit. This mode can only be activated during combat. Of course, we want Second Wind. We want, because Second Wind lets you immediately restore all stamina, which is amazing. We want Spirit Warrior, of course. We also want Soul Brand, but Spirit Warrior lets me evade a lot of attacks. We want Guardian. We want the Warrior traits. Oh, well, crap. Yeah, again, we're going to redo him. I guess we'll take Precise Striking. We're going to redo him in a couple levels. Alright. Give you this. Give you the Beastmaster. Give you the Storm Chaser gloves. Storm Chaser helm, the gloves, the boots, the armor. Alright. Alright, Anders. Ring resistance should go to Ogren. Yep. Alright, Anders. I know, I'm sorry this is taking so long. We're going to end this after. After we talk to the people. So, the specializations we're going to take are going to be 60 something magic. Alright. So we're going to put a bunch in a willpower. Like 25. Put a few in a constitution. And the rest is going to go into magic. Just the reason I put a couple points in the constitution. So, battle mage. Spirit healer. And I just don't know if the thing with blood mage is I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I just don't. But two constitution, 2 spell power is nice. I just don't know if I'm ever going to use. I think I'm more likely to use Keeper than I am to use blood magic. I'm just not a fan of the blood magic stuff. Alright, so of course combat tactics. And then we will of course do that. Alright, so how do we want to start? We want to start with healing. Continue with spirit healer. Continue with revival. We're looking at Hand of Winter. These. Brain Life here. Death Cloud. I'm not really big on the heroic offense defense thing. I lied. Cone of Cold. Lightning Bolt Shock. Tempest. Maybe not Tempest. Here. Elemental Mastery. Repulsion Field. This knocks enemies back. The reason I want this is... where the hell is it? The attunement time spiral is amazing. I don't actually want this negates. I don't actually want either of these. So I could do the keeper spells, sure. That's fine. Alright. For some reason, Anders, you're not holding a... And then I realized, yeah, there is. Because it requires a certain amount of magic. But... Hailstone. Everything looks good. Let's save again real quick.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it.
Welcome.
You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that?
I might regret this. What would it take to rebuild it
I'm
right?
not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
I can spare 80 sovereigns. It better be worth it.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Alright. Codex updated. You should do this. It's totally worth it, actually.
So, mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to wear a skirt. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes. You know how strict things are in the circle, right? Well, of course you do. Well, the robes make quick trysts in the corner easy. No laces or buttons, you're just... well, you're done before the Templars catch on.
Really?
Just ask anyone.
I love Anders. Alright, let's talk to this.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
Captain didn't mention anything about that.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
I'm good at killing Darkspawn, not
We
at
have
digging.
men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basements.
Not right now, I have things to do.
Of course.
Let's go into the dungeon. I know these episodes are long. I promise you, I know the first one was just over an hour. This one's shaping up to be like that. I promise you they won't all be an hour. Well,
I shall do it.
let's check the prisoner's effects. Is he an archer? Cell guard.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Who is he?
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Leave me to talk with him.
As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Like I said, they won't all be 50 minutes, hopefully. Alright, Mr. Possible Companion.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does. I know you best as the one who murdered my father. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
Arl Howe killed my family. He deserved everything he got.
Your family was going to sell us out to the Orlesians.
That's a lie. We fought for the king. Your father was too ambitious.
My father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians. Yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you. To lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Just how much do you know about your father?
If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I don't know what happened with the Kuzlans. It sounds like it was horrible. The entire war was. Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
Do you really hate me so much?
The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens, here in my home.
Your family only has itself to blame
The
for its
house
trouble.
served Ferelden for 12 generations. My ancestors served under King Calenhad. And now it's all lost. So go ahead and do what you're going to do.
I understand we had trouble capturing
I'm not
you.
without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
What skills are those
Hunting,
exactly?
scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care?
Perhaps you should work to redeem
You're
your
right.
name.
I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance.
What will you do if I let you go?
If you let me go... I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time.
You're not making the best case for yourself.
I could lie, if you prefer.
I decided what to do with you.
Already? Good.
I brought the Seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Did you know this was Nathaniel Howe?
A Howe? He figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
I wish to invoke the right of conscription.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
Did I say I was giving you a choice?
You really want a Howe as a Grey Warden? You are a very strange woman. I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining.
Interesting decision is what people say when they don't agree with what you just did, but they're too polite to say otherwise.
From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
Alright. I got a new companion. Codex updated. He values practical gifts over useless trinkets. Alright. Let's see what they want. Actually, let's not do that yet. Let's go to her.
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Can you do anything to resupply our soldiers?
I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably.
That'll be all.
Very well, Commander.
New quest, trade must flow. Let's get a few things out of the... First off, let's check Nathaniel's character record. Is he archery based? He's archery based, but I can make him dual weapon if I wanted to. Or I could leave him as archery. I think I might leave him as archery. Here's the thing with archery though, I really just... I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna go in a personal storage. I don't think these are great. I think this is better. Which one of these is the best? Either this one or this one. And this one. And Duncan's sword. Alright. I mean, I can have you be an archer, but I don't want you to be... Let's go ahead and equip you. Actually, let's not bother to equip you. We're gonna...
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna go buy a book for you. And redo your stuff. I want you as a melee guy. Mainly. I'm also going to take away your... What is it, Private?
Seneschal Verrill is ready for you in the throne room, Commander. Your vassals await.
Are there any messages for me?
Just give me a moment.
No. Alright. New quest, Oaks of Fieldy.
You're back. You need anything?
Yeah. Let me see your shop. I need a manual focus. Yeah. I just don't think archers are that good. I just don't. So I'm going to need 54. We're going to give him Legionnaire, Scout, Ranger, and Assassin. We're going to give you some strength. Like 40, maybe 32, something like that. A bit in cunning, a bit in constitution, and then the rest goes into dex until we get to like 54, and this will all go into strength. Maybe cut a cunning, put 16, willpower. Let's go survival. Let's cut the survival. I think I'd rather have a rune crafter. Now I've already got Argon for that. Or you're stealing. We'll do Legionnaire Scout. Actually, no, I lied. I want to do it. I do want to do this, but we're going to cut that. I want to cut the whirlwind, cut the momentum. Add here, and add here. Alright. We also want to probably for right now, I want to give you Duncan's sword and the falconer thing. I'm gonna go back inside, switch out my weapons. This is not my ideal we're also not ready to see our vassals.
It is begun.
Give me Duncan's weapon and this Dumont's spine. And take the Mage's Eye and the Antivan longbow and the dagger. Alright. We should also give you some sort of armor. Ornate level gloves. Tristan's tunic. Although, I mean, I'm giving up an entire armor, some physical resistance for some dexterity. I think I'll manage. Let's put the other stuff back in the... Put this back in. And we'll sell the clothing to this dude.
You need anything, Commander?
Let me see what you have. In reality, we want to sell you clothing. You probably don't have another backpack. You do not. Alright, we're going to call it here. See you guys in the next episode. We'll actually do some of the quests. Until then, Red Hunter out.